this guy rolling. Sensei Domino 15, first in the live chat. Bernie H. Hey, Dolman, everybody. Thanks for popping in today. Don't forget, thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. Let's see how quick we can get to 15 thumbs up today for our bonus opening. Our bonus opening will be what it will be when we get to it. And then if we get to the 20 thumbs up again, boom, 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 fun stuff. Sensei Domino, Bernie, hey Big Ray, Chuck, Dupree, Sports Cards, woohoo, hey Sensei Domino. Sensei Domino says, hey Chuck, Big Ray's Ball Cards. Let me get my other computer set up real quick here. I think my computers are finally updated and refreshed and should be good to go. Everything seems to be working pretty good so far today. Are you ready for some football? Are you ready for some football? Alright, I think this could be the quickest I got all my computers up and running on time. Put this here so I can get in our entries. Now the other thing I have to do still is get our other side of the spreadsheet set up. I will be printing that up when we get to it here shortly. Boom. Alright, as soon as we hit 2:02, I'll end the 2-minute warning. Boom! There we go, Sensei Domino. Thanks a lot there. Hey, Tim. And it says, end the 2-minute warning. So let's see who we got in here for early birds today. Looks like Sensei Domino showed up first. So he gets the first 12th of April entry. This thing is not working that great. That's okay. Then we got Bernie H, followed by Big Ray. So we got a Big Ray, got a Bernie H, Sensei Domino, Chuck Dupree, Center Hill Cards. Let's see, Chuck Dupree. Center Hill Cards right above Chuck here. Go down our list. Center Hill, Bernie H, Sensei, Big Ray, Sensei, Chuck, Center Hill, Chuck, Bernie H, Chuck Dupree, Bernie H, Chuck, Center Hill, Bernie H, Big Ray, Dragon Fan Tim made it in. Why is it doing that? Well, you know what? I'm going to leave it off for now. I don't think we need that light on. It's a nice sunny day outside, so I'm getting enough natural lighting to cover everything. Dragon Fan Tim gets in here for the baseball game. We'll do something bonus when we have 9 people that enter. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 baseball players in our game today. So I'll go through the list. Let me know if you got in here and I missed you in the chat. Bernie H, Big Ray's Ball Cards, Center Hill Cards, Chuck Dupree, Dragon Fan Tim, and Sensei Domino. Did I miss anybody else that's in the chat? If so, speak now or forever hold your peace. Alright? That gets us 5 minutes into the stream. It looks like we are right on schedule. Okay. So again, first up to bat, we got Bernie H, followed by Big Ray's Ball Cards, followed by Center Hill Cards, followed by Chuck Dupree, followed by Dragon Fan Tim, and ending up the game with Sensei Domino 15. And we've got 8 people watching and only 6 thumbs up. What is up with that? We need to get more thumbs up. Where's everybody at here? Where's everybody at here? Alright. So we're doing good. We got 7 thumbs up. See how quick we can get to double digits here. Alright. We're going to start the baseball game as soon as I move my first advertisement out of the way. My first advertisement for my Patreon tiers. January, February, March, April. We're 1/3 of the way through the year and still only have 4 of the 30 teams spoken for. So we'll see if anybody else wants to get on the Patreon bus. Alright. Oh, I gotta update this too. We just won today, so we beat Chicago today 5-1. So I gotta put a W here on my calendar. Show you I'm keeping my running calendar of wins and losses. So we split the road trip, 3 wins and 3 losses. Didn't do too good on the home opener, but now we got a stretch coming up with Colorado, Milwaukee, and St. Louis before we go on the road again, the end of April and the beginning of June. So that takes care of my Seattle Mariners win-loss record to date so far. And as you can see what our baseball box content is for today. We're going to do an Allen and Ginter retail box. So that's always fun. Okay? But first off, next up to bat, we've got our 6 batters. That means we got 2 full rounds on the baseball game, 2 hits per player. And again, Bernie H, Big Ray Ball Cards, Center Hill Cards, Chuck Dupree, Dragon Fan Tim, and Sensei Domino. Let me do a refresh here, and after this we will do our trivia, and then we will do our Are You Ready for Some Football 2012 Hall of Fame class. Okay, with the trivia, and boom, I put it question mark, decided the last minute to go for one of the Allen and Ginter retail boxes I got. I got a whole bunch of stuff sitting in the archives waiting here to open. So everybody, let's go into Bernie H's first 2 at-bats. Bernie H's first 2 at-bats. Alright. Oh no, his first one's an out. You got an out. You didn't get nothing the first round there, Bernie. Oh my word. Bernie struck out. That's, I think, the first time we had a player strike out in the baseball game. Oh my word. So next up to bat, we've got Big Ray's Ball Cards. Big Ray's Ball Cards for 2 at-bats. He got a triple right to start off for 200. That's two entries. And he got an out. So Big Ray got 2 more entries into Z-Base, into the end of month giveaway. So next up to bat, we've got Center Hill Cards. Clear the board here. Get ready for Center Hill Cards, 2 at-bats. He got a hit for 100. That's 1 more entry. And you got a 40 for 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. So Center Hill Cards, you got 5 more entries. Okay. So we're going to reload for our last 3 batters. Going to reload for our last 3 batters. Oops. Let me reload first. There we go. We got all 6 back in the reload. Oh no, you got a foul ball for an out. And a single for 100. So plus 1 for Chuck Debris. Okay, next up the bat, we got Dragon Fan Tim. Dragon Fan Tim for his 2 bats. That's a foul ball for 1 out. And a single for 2, plus 2 for Dragon Fan. Plus 2 for Dragon Fan. Last batter up is Sensei Domino. Sensei Domino's the last batter here. Rig for him. Boom. Lift, small bunt, the ball. I got a single. Alright, so Sensei Domino, you're the last batter for the game. Boom, you got a 600 for 6 entries. And a triple for 2, plus 8 for Sensei Domino. Plus 8 for Sensei Domino. I think what I should do is, I think next month I'm going to change it. We'll play the baseball game the same way we're doing it now, but we'll play the baseball game anytime you would like to play around on the baseball game. And it'll depend on yeah, it'll probably depend. Ryan's birthday today. Yes, it is. Kyle Busch fan Ryan Doherty, it's your birthday today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Kyle Busch fan Ryan Doherty. Happy birthday to you, Ryan, with many more forevermore. But yeah, I think I might add that on to next month's Super Chat giveaway. I think we might just go with the Super Chat giveaway, playing the baseball game. That's what I think we'll do. I think I might switch it up and do that way next month. When you give a Super Chat, you get to play the baseball game. But we're going to finish this month doing it the way I do it right now, because you do get, I think, a lot more entries than 1 entry for showing up in the early bird. If you're here at the beginning, at the end, you get 2 more entries. If you're here just at the end, you get 1 entry. So I think that's what we're going to do starting next month, is if you give a Super Chat, you would get let's see, for Kyle Busch, Ryan fan, don't give him 2 turns today, and next time I come, I don't get them, it's for his birthday. That's okay. You can keep it, Dragon Fan Tim. I was going to do a birthday special, but in the future. Oh, there we go. We'll do a sample right here. There we go. There we go. I think I got. Don't I have? I think I put Ryan on here, didn't I? Yeah, Ryan Doherty. I got you right here. Ryan Doherty. So I can add your entries on here, and we are going to give him, it's $5 super chat. We're going to give him 5 at-bats for Ryan. We're going to give Ryan 5 at-bats for his birthday, and Ryan, you can thank Chuck for that. He's going to donate that. And then I'll give you 1 entry, so we'll give you a full 6 rounds and see how many runs you can score, or how many entries you can get from the 6 that you get here. So the 5 for the $5 super chat. Thanks, Chuck. Appreciate that. And then 13 donuts for the Ryan. Go Ryan. Give him 7. Give him 7. Well, there's only 6 in a load. That's the max I would do, is just 6. So we'll give him 6. Alright? Unless somebody wants to give me another donation and say that it's for Ryan. Okay? I like to dictate the rules, but I'll accept any donations gladly. But let's go with what we have so far. We're going to do 6, the 5 from Chuck, and the bonus 1 from me. Okay? So let's go 6 at-bats for Ryan and see how many entries he gets. I'm going to do these quick, so I'm just going to put them all in here and add them all up. There's shot number 2. Shot number 3. Shot number 4. And yeah, they might bump somewhere else. Shot number 5. Ooh, that one turned out to be a more better bonus there. So we got 100 here. That's 1, 2, 200, 3, 4. Plus 5 is 9. Plus 3 is 12. 12 entries for Ryan. That's a pretty good deal there, Ryan. That's a pretty good deal. Ryan got 12 entries. Ryan got 12 entries for the baseball game. There you go. Okay. Alright. So that takes care of our baseball game for now. We can put the baseball game away unless somebody else gives me a super chat. Give me a super chat, and you will get, we'll do that through the end of the month too. But that'll be my new thing next month, will be just get to play the baseball game for the super chat. For the end of month entries. How's that sound? That works pretty good there, I think. Why didn't I think of that earlier? I could have been saving a lot more entries maybe. Or getting a paycheck from YouTube more often. It took me almost 5.5 months to get my last paycheck from YouTube, because they wait until you got $100 in your account before they send it to your bank. So, or once a month. So YouTube does it either once a month, or once you build up $100 in your account, then that's what takes place there. So we've got our trivia to do for our last bit of early bird entries, and then we'll do the end unless we get some super chats during the stream. Thank you there, Chuck. Happy birthday, Ryan. Give entries to Ryan, please. Alright, so our trivia for today, Wednesday, April 12th, 2023, is baseball by the decade. Baseball by the decade. So which of the following teams had the most pitchers win 20 games or more in a season during the 1970s? Which of the following teams had the most pitchers win 20 games or more in a season during the 1970s? So all you got to do is put the letter in the chat. Was it A, the Orioles, B, the Cardinals, C, the Red Sox, or D, the Angels? Big Ray's ball card said the Orioles first. Big Ray's ball card said the Orioles first. So Big Ray, you're going to get the bonus entry. Big Ray gets the bonus for getting the trivia right today. And tomorrow's going to be baseball by position. Baseball by position. Okay. So baseball by the decade. Which of the following teams had the most pitchers win 20 games or more in a season during the 1970s? Was it A, the Orioles, B, the Cardinals, C, the Red Sox, or D, the Angels? And I'll read the answer in just a second, but first I got to read the baseball birthdays for April the 12th, Wednesday, 2023. The baseball birthdays for today are Addie Joss, Vic Willis, Charlie Lau, and Johnny Antonelli. So it was A, the Orioles had 6 different 20-game winners. Jim Palmer, 8 times. Mike Kuehler, 3 times. Dave McNally, 2 times. Pat Dobson, 1 time. Wayne Garland, 1 time. And Mike Flanagan, 1 time. So that is the answer, was the Orioles. And Big Ray did get it right. Oh, where did it go? That far back? Yeah, it was. Because right after I read it, Big Ray typed in there the Orioles, and it was the Orioles. Either the A or the Orioles. It's just as simple. But if you don't know, he probably already knew the answer to that. So that's cool there, Big Ray. We're getting our trivia right for today. So now we will put our entry spreadsheet for April the 12th on the sidelines. And are you ready for some football? Are you ready for some football? We are doing the class of 2012 today. For Are You Ready for Some Football? We've got 6 players in the lineup for today on the field. First up, we're going to have Jack Butler. Second, we're going to have Dermontti Dawson. Third will be Chris Coleman. Fourth will be Cortez Kennedy. Fifth will be Curtis Martin. And then, last but not least, will be Willie Roaf. These are all the class of 2012. So next week we will have 7 Hall of Famers. But for the 2012, we've got Jack Butler up on the field first. Text from today. Let me go look back. Don't remember seeing one. God is great is in the house. Right? Hi, Boomslang. Boomslang's in the house. Alright, we're doing pretty good. We're up to 8 thumbs up so far. Don't forget, thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. We're going to open this box for sure after we do the biographies. If we get to 15 thumbs up, we'll open something else. If we get to 20 thumbs up, we're going to open up my 2023 Series 1 hobby box. So, until then, let's get into Jack Butler. Looks like he was a defensive back and a cornerback, a DB and a CB. I think I might have got that right. If not, I'll find out here shortly. 3 All-NFL selections, 52 interceptions, 4 Pro Bowls, and 9 seasons in professional football. And he's quoted as saying, "When I was a kid, I dreamed about being a football player." And here I am, Jack Butler from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, going into the Hall of Fame. I can't believe it. Jack Butler joined the Pittsburgh Steelers in 1951 as a free agent out of St. Bonaventure. Over the next 9 NFL seasons, he established himself as one of the game's most effective cornerbacks. not center back, cornerback. He ranked as NFL's second all-time leading interceptor when he retired following the 1959 season. Butler, also known as a great tackler, demonstrated his knack for finding the football beginning his rookie campaign when he registered 5 interceptions. The following season, he led the Steelers for the first of 5 times when he picked off 7 passes. He had 9 interceptions in a season later, in 1953. That included a record-tying 4 interceptions in a game against the Washington Redskins. A year later, he added 4 more interceptions to his career total, which 2 of which he returned for touchdowns, an NFL record at that time. Yet, despite the fact he recorded 25 interceptions in his first 4 seasons, personal accolades eluded Butler. It wasn't until later in his career that he received his just due. Oddly, his first of 4 Pro Bowl nods came following the 1955 season, the only year of his career in which he failed to intercept a pass, although he had 2 steals in his Pro Bowl debut. In his 6th season, in 1956, he was selected as a second-team All-NFL choice. In 1957, he picked off a career-best 10 passes to share the league lead in that category. He was named first-team All-NFL. He added 9 more interceptions in 1958 and had 2 interceptions in 1959 and was voted to the first team All-NFL squad in each of those seasons. Butler suffered a severe leg injury in a game against the Philadelphia Eagles late in 1959 when he became tangled up with the Eagles tight end Pete Retzlaff away from the play. Unfortunately, the injury forced him into retirement, but it was not before he left his mark on the game. In 103 games, Butler intercepted 52 passes, which he returned for 827 yards and had 4 pick sixes, and also had 4 touchdown receptions and returned 1 fumble recovery for a score. Butler was named to the NFL's All-Decade Team of the 1950s. So there we have Jack Butler, your first of 6 Hall of Famers for 2012. Next up, we have Dermontti Dawson. I don't know if I said that right or not. Okay, OL I think is an offensive lineman and a center, I think. Just saw your text from the Pacer game. Don't remember, but it must have been texting with someone else and missed it somehow. Or I'm just old. Probably the latter. There you go, Big Ray. I know the feeling with that one. Chuck Dupree, Bernie, Sensei Domino, Big Ray, Kyle, and Don Blomdahl. God is great. It's in the house. Appreciate you being here there, Titus. Right. Betty Ice Cards. Yep, that was. Alright. So, Dermontti Dawson. 6 All-Pro selections, 7 Pro Bowls, and 13 seasons in the NFL. Dermontti Dawson, a second-round draft pick by the Pittsburgh Steelers in 1988. Had a knee injury interrupt his rookie season. Despite the injury, he managed to start 5 of 8 games that year at guard. The following year, he replaced future Hall of Famer Mike Webster as the Pittsburgh starting center. He remained an anchor of the Steelers' front line for the remainder of his 13-season NFL career. Dawson, who also served as the team's long snapper through 1993, earned his first Pro Bowl berth following the 1992 season. It marks the first of 7 straight Pro Bowl invitations for the lineman. named co-AFC Offensive Lineman of the Year by the NFL Players Association in 1993. Dawson also earned the first of 6 consecutive All-NFL honors. In 1995, he anchored the powerful Steelers offensive line that helped pave the way to Pittsburgh's first Super Bowl berth since 1979. That year, the Steelers topped the AFC in scoring with 407 points. He was named the NFL Alumni's Offensive Lineman of the Year in 1966, a year in which the Steelers captured their 3rd straight division title. That season, Dawson and the Pittsburgh offensive line led the way to Jerome Bettis, who finished 2nd in the AFC with a then personal best 1,431 yards. One season later, Dawson helped Bettis rush for a career high 1,665 yards, which was the 2nd highest single season total in team history. During Dawson's 13-year career, Pittsburgh led the NFL in rushing twice, as Steelers ball carriers amassed 2,180 yards in 1994 and 2,479 yards in 1997. In all, Dawson played 184 regular season games, and his 170 consecutive games played ranks 2nd in club history. Named a center on the NFL's All-Decade team of the 1990s, Dawson started in 3 AFC Championship games and was Pittsburgh's starting center in Super Bowl 30 against the Dallas Cowboys. So there you have it, Dermontti Dawson. Our 2nd of 6. 4th up in the halfway mark for this class, Chris Dolman. Chris Dolman. Hey, you know what? I don't know why I'm yawning, but I'm going to treat myself to a lifesaver here. Just to give me a little bit of a sugar burst here. Alright. Double digits, 10 thumbs up, just saw that. 5 more to go for an extra opening beyond this one. We'll see. I'm going to save this. I forgot to do this last Friday. I'm going to do this for Lockin. This one's one of his hanger boxes he gave me. I already opened this one. I've refilled with the 2 Hall of Famer packs. I've got that waiting for in the archives for Friday. In case you're wondering what that one is there. Alright. Let's see. Who did we just do? Did we just do Chris Dolman? Or Dermontti? I think we just did Dermontti Dawson, right? Yes. Okay, so we're going on to our 3rd, the halfway mark, Chris Dolman. Chris Dolman's next. Right. So Chris Dolman is a linebacker, a defensive lineman, a defensive end, and a linebacker. He played a couple different positions, it looks like. He had 105.5 career sacks, 8 Pro Bowls, 15 seasons with the NFL, and 8 team sack titles. He's quoted as saying, "I played for God, family, and teams. My teammates were very important to me, but I always knew that I wanted to honor God. I never wanted to embarrass my family by playing bad, doing something that would bring shame to them and my teammates. I owed that to them. I owed them the best performance that I could give them, week in and week out." Chris Dolman was drafted as a linebacker out of the University of Pittsburgh. Wow, 3 Pittsburgh players by the Minnesota people from Pittsburgh. The Minnesota Vikings as the 4th player overall in the 1985 NFL Draft. He was moved to a starting defensive end position for the final 3 games of his second season before assuming the full-time role as starter in the spot in his 3rd year. It was then that he unleashed his great rushing ability when he responded with a team-high 11 sacks in 1987. It marked the first of 6 sack titles with the Vikings. For his efforts, he was named All-Pro, All-NFC, and voted to his first Pro Bowl. His finest season came 2 years later in 1989 when he led the NFL with 21 sacks, just one shy of the single-season record at the time. In 1992, he was named the NFC's Defensive Player of the Year after he led the Vikings with 14.5 sacks. Had 64 tackles, returned 2, an interception for a touchdown, 4 fumbles, recovered 3 fumbles, and had a safety. After 9 seasons with Minnesota, Dolman was dealt to the Atlanta Falcons in 1994. He spent 2 seasons with Atlanta before signing with the San Francisco 49ers as a free agent in 1996. He played 3 seasons in San Francisco before returning for one final year with the Vikings in 1999. He retired as the 4th-ranked sack leader of all times with 150.5 sacks, and was tied for 3rd in the NFL record book with 8 seasons in which he recorded 10 or more sacks. Aside from leading the Vikings in sacks 6 times, Dolman was also the Falcons' leading sacker in 1995 and led the 49ers with 15 sacks in 1998. He also intercepted 8 passes, 2 of which he returned for touchdowns, recorded 2 safeties, and scored a touchdown on a fumble recovery during his career. Dolman was extremely durable, as evidenced by him missing a mere 2 games due to injury during his 15-season, 232-game NFL career. In all, he was named to 8 Pro Bowls, 6 with the Vikings, and once each as a member of the Falcons and 49ers. He was named First Team All-Pro in 1987, 89, and 92, and First Team All-NFC 4 times. Dolman is a member of the NFL's All-Decade Team of the 1990s. There you have it, Chris Coleman, our 3rd of 6 Hall of Famers. Next up we've got is Cortez Kennedy. Cortez Kennedy is a defensive lineman and a defensive tackle. 5 All-Pro selections, 58 career sacks, 8 Pro Bowls, and 11 seasons in the NFL. He's quoted as saying, "A Hall of Famer is somebody who is brought it every day. You've got to be consistent week in and week out, and you've got to be a player above the rest." Okay. The Seattle Seahawks used the 3rd overall selection of the 1990 NFL Draft on All-America defensive tackle Cortez Kennedy from the University of Miami. The move proved to be wise as Kennedy became a fixture. Lost track where I was reading. Proved to be a wise Kennedy became a fixture of the Seahawks defensive line for 11 seasons. Extremely durable, he did not miss a single game until his 8th season. In his rookie season, Kennedy played in all 16 games, 2 of which were starts. He produced impressive numbers, including a season-high 10 tackles and a sack against the Miami Dolphins. For his efforts, he was named to the NFL's All-Rookie Team. Chuck, Matty Ice is here. Chuck, Big Ray, Matty Ice, Matty Ice. I don't know if you're old enough to remember The telethon, not marathon, keep the Pacers in Indy. Did they raise money so they could keep them there? That would have been crazy. The following season, Kennedy moved into a full-time starting role. We got 11 thumbs up. 4 more to go. At right defensive tackle for the Seahawks, and responded by earning his first Pro Bowl berth in 1992 despite the Seahawks finishing with a disappointing 2-14 record. Kennedy was named the NFL's Defensive Player of the Year. It marked just the third time in league history that a player from a losing team won the Associated Press Defensive Player of the Year award. He led Seattle that season with a career-high 14 sacks and most of any interior lineman, and also recorded a career-best 92 tackles, recovered 1 fumble, and batted down 2 passes. Although he was often double or even triple teamed, Kennedy managed to lead or rank near the top in tackles each season. In 1996, he was voted to a team record 6th consecutive Pro Bowl, and was also named the team's MVP and winner of the Steve Largent Award, given to the player that best exemplified the spirit, dedication, and integrity of the Seahawks. He added 2 more Pro Bowls following the 1998 and 1999 seasons. Kennedy recorded one of his finest seasons in 1999. A 10-year veteran, he started all 16 games, recorded 73 tackles, 6.5 sacks, and intercepted 2 passes to help the Seahawks reach the playoffs for the first time since 1988. In all, he registered 58 sacks, intercepted 3 passes, and scored 1 touchdown and a fumble recovery during his 167-game career. He twice led the team in sacks, 1992 and 1995. Aside from his 8 Pro Bowls, Kennedy was named first team All-NFL in 1992, 93, 94, and selected second team All-Pro twice, All-AFC 4 times, and was named to the NFL's All-Decade Team of the 1990s. On September 17, 2006, Kennedy became the 10th member inducted into the Seahawks Ring of Honor. So there you go, Cortez Kennedy, our 4th of 6 Hall of Famers. Next up we got is Curtis Martin. Curtis Martin is a halfback, fullback, and running back. He had 17,421 combined net yards, 14,101 rushing yards, 11 seasons in the NFL, 10 straight 1,000-yard seasons, and 100 touchdowns. He's quoted as saying, "It's not what you can achieve in life, but who you become as a person due to those achievements." Running back Curtis Martin, who missed most of his final college season at the University of Pittsburgh with his ankle injury, was drafted in the 3rd round by the New England Patriots. In 1995, he showed no effects of that injury during his rookie season. He ran 30 yards on his first NFL carry, scoring the game-winning touchdown and became the first Patriots player to rush for 100 yards in his pro debut. It was the first of a rookie record-tying 9 games that eclipsed the 100-yard mark. Martin finished the years as the AFC's leading rusher with 1,487 yards and scored 14 touchdowns. He was named Rookie of the Year All-AFC and voted to the first of his 5 Pro Bowls. Martin's steady output continued throughout his 11 seasons, 168-game career as he joined the Hall of Fame Hall of Famer Barry Sanders as the only runners ever to start their careers with 10 straight 1,000-yard seasons. Martin led his team in rushing in each of his 11 seasons in the NFL. Martin, who signed as a restricted free agent with the New York Jets after his third season, had his finest year in his second to last season. He rushed for a career high 1,697 yards in 2004 to win the lone NFL rushing title of his career. He also tied his career high of 9 games with 100 or more yards rushing. He was named first team All-Pro for the second time of his career that season. Was born in 81, so they were safe. Nope, too young, but I've heard stories. There we go. Alright. He suffered a knee injury late in his final year that snapped a streak of 119 consecutive starts and kept him from reaching the 1,000-yard mark for the only time of his career. He finished the final 4 weeks of the season on the injured reserve list, and he later announced his retirement and left the game as the NFL's 4th all-time leading rusher. Martin gained 14,101 yards on 3,518 carries and scored 90 rushing touchdowns in his career. He rushed for 100 or more yards in a game 57 times. He also caught 484 passes for 3,329 yards and 10 touchdowns, and his 17,421 combined net yards placed him 10th all-time at the time of his retirement. The 3-time All-NFC pick also threw 2 touchdown passes on his only career pass attempts. So there you have it. Curtis Martin, our 5th of 6 Hall of Famers, and moving on to our final one, Willie Roaf. Willie Roaf. That is just a youngin', for sure. Yep. Oh boy. 11 thummies up. 11 thummies up. Come on, share me out, guys. See if we can get to 15 today. I'd like to see a 15. But we'll see what we get. I'm done advertising from now on. You guys can tell us if somebody new comes in, tell them, make sure they give me a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thummies up. Thummies up also helps your analytics. So the higher you get your thummies up, the more times that YouTube will share out your channel with other people to see if they might like your content too. So Willie Roaf, an offensive lineman and a tackle, I believe. 7 All-Pro selections, 11 Pro Bowls, and 13 seasons in the NFL. Alright. The New Orleans Saints drafted tackle Willie Roaf out of Louisiana Tech for the first round 8th player overall in the 1993 NFL draft. He was the first offensive lineman selected in that year's draft. Roaf started all 16 games at right tackle and did not miss an offensive snap during his first season and earned all rookie honors. The following year, he was switched to the left tackle and performed at a level that earned him more national accolades. He was voted to the Pro Bowl for the first time, named first team All-Pro, All-NFC, and honored as the NFLPA's NFC Offensive Lineman of the Year for the first of 2 consecutive seasons. He played 9 seasons in New Orleans, where he started 131 regular season games. He also started 2 playoff games, including the franchise's first ever postseason win, a 31-28 victory over the defending Super Bowl champion St. Louis Rams in the 2000 NFC wildcard game. A knee injury shortened Roaf's 2001 season just to 7 games. Then, just prior to the next year's draft, Roaf was traded by the Saints to the Kansas City Chiefs. in exchange for a third-round draft pick. He rebounded from his injury to gain his form, and earned All-Pro honors in 3 of the 4 seasons he played with the Chiefs. He was a key part of Kansas City's offensive line that helped the Chiefs lead the NFL in points scored in 2002 and 2003. The club also led the AFC in total yards in 2003 and the NFL in 2004 and 2005. The 6'5", 300-pound Rofe retired after the 2005 season. In all, he played in 189 career games over 13 seasons and was named first team All-NFL 7 times, 1994 through 96, 2000, 2003 through 2005, and All-NFC 6 times and All-AFC 3 times. He was also voted to 11 Pro Bowls, the only times he did not receive an invitation to the league's All-Star game during his career was following his rookie year and his injury-shortened 2001 season. Rofe is also a member of both the NFL's All-Decade team of the 1990s and the 2000s. So there you go, Willie Rofe, Hall of Famer, number 6 out of 6 for our 2012 Hall of Famer group. Then next week is going to be 2013. And we'll have 7 players in this one. It's going to be Larry Allen, Chris Carter, Curly Culp, Jonathan Ogden, Bill Parcells, Dave Robinson, and Warren Sapp. Hopefully you all enjoyed that content. Get things ready here real quick. There we go. So drum roll done on that one. What do we got? 11 thumbs up. What was in the chat since the last break here? Sensei, watch a movie called The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh. That's what really saved the NBA. Dr. J. What an actor. Actually saw that at a drive-in. Good old days. Dr. J was the only other basketball player I liked besides Barkley. Couldn't stand out. Pretty sure he was. Alright. So that puts that away there. By the way, just so you do know, I hadn't listed up in a while, but I put some cards back up on eBay. I'm back in the groove again. And actually, eBay's made some pretty good improvements. You can now take a picture of the card you're searching for when you start to create a listing, which is kind of exciting. I know they've had it for a while, but they're slowly improving on it as they do updates. Let's get this here opened up. We'll get into this retail box as we're waiting. 11 thumbs up as we continue. Okay, there we go. Got that sitting up there for now. Go ahead and open it up. I think I'll do it this way this time so you guys can see when I pop it open. Okay, remember these got the little styrofoam in the bottom. Probably if I use these for a repack. Looks much better that way. I don't know why I didn't do that before. I just turned it upside down and drop them out there. Alright. There we go. We are empty. We got them all there. And I've always wondered why don't they put like a box topper on the bottom or something or there, you know. It would kind of be safe instead of on top of a product, but they didn't do no box toppers for Allen and Ginter that I'm aware of, unless they're in a hobby box. So we're gonna go through these and see what we can come up with here. Okay. There we go. All right, I'm gonna work here first. I'm gonna do the right hand side first for a change of pace instead of the left hand side. There we go. I was hoping to get these. I think these are like every other pack. I used all my marker cards for my Ken Griffey Jr. binder. I need some more for my Cal Ripken Jr. now that I'm working on. There's Alex Bregman with the Astros. Oh, let me get over here to the live stream so I can see what I'm doing. They got a Riggle, Rob Riggle, comedian. We got is that John Candelario? Jameer Candelario. And we've got our first insert, Get That Bread, Italian sub. Get That Bread, our first insert. And we got our first mini, a gold border. Will Smith with the Dodgers. Put our minis over here for now. And then we've got Shane Baz with the Tampa Bay Rays rookie card. Trash can there for my packs. Yordan Alvarez with Houston Astros. That's Grushka. I think he's a musician. I was going to say maybe that was the tattoo artist, but it's not. Shane Baz with the Detroit Tigers. Javier Baz. Why did I say Shane? And then banner season 1987 Rookie of the Year, Mark McGuire. Boom, we got another mini. This one's a black border. Whitey Herzog with the St. Louis Cardinals. Oops. We got a brown border, black border. No Ginter backs yet. Emmanuel Rivera with the Kansas City Royals rookie card. Pastrami sandwich card. Seems good. Oh, pastrami sandwich. I want an Allen and Ginter mini auto of Eddie Murray out of 10 from a Raz Hollis. Had in 2021 one decent A and G card I have. Although the pasta. Alright, we've got Rafael Devers with the Boston Red Sox. Got an Osborne. DJ Osborne, musician. We got Liam Kendricks with the White Sox. We've got a National Hot Dog Day. I don't know for sure if I've got the National Hot Dog Day yet. Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to scooch this up a little bit, or we won't be able to get three in the photo here for them all. Okay, now we got a mini base. Oh, Ginter back. Sammy Sosa with the Cubs. That's our first Ginter back here. And Wee West, a golfer. Wee West. Oops. That one's on the bottom. 7 thumbs up. Okay, let's see what we got next. Anthony Rizzo on the back. Carl Yastrzemski, Hall of Famer. Murphy. Morgan Murphy, comedian. This one was upside down. Roberts. Ethan Roberts, 259. 363. Wait, is that 53? Okay, that's just a base. Pitching a gem. We got a backwards mini. That's cool there though. Jacob deGrom, pitching a gem. Put this guy up here for now. There's the Anthony Rizzo. With the Yankees, and our Aaron Nolan with the Phillies. Just a base. Just a base, not a Ginter back though. We got a black, a brown, a base. There we go. Next one. Again, you get a mini in every pack. The way the Ginters has it now. I guess it's starting to become a thing that there's my binder marker cards. That's what I'm going to call those now. Not the anti-theft cards. They're the binder marker cards. Aaron Judge with the Yankees. Then we got David Ortiz, Hall of Famer, Big Pappy with Red Sox. Then we got a Hunter, Torrey Hunter with the Minnesota Twins. Then we got a banner season 1975 American League Rookie MVP and Rookie of the Year, Fred Lynn. Right? Then our next we've got here is a baseball lexicon. On deck, front of a boat, on deck, BL. And Bobo, Eric Bobo, musician. Okay, what we got? 1, 2, 3. A couple packs in so far. Manny Ramirez on the back of the pack. Got a Derek Jeter Hall of Famer card. With the Yankees. We got a Reynolds, Pittsburgh Pirates, Brian Reynolds. DJ LeMahieu with the Yankees. What's cooking? Tops, Allen and Ginter. What's cooking? Oh. Let's see, we'll put the foodies over here. How's that sound? And we got a Drew Ellis with the Diamondbacks base. Drew Ellis. And Manny Ramirez with the Boston Red Sox. All right, halfway mark of the right stack. Jared Kelnick on the back, Cal Ripken Jr. on the front. Hall of Famer. Right. Winder. Josh Winder with the Minnesota Twins. Rookie card. Is that Josh Lowe? Nathaniel Lowe with the Texas Rangers. What's cooking? What's cooking? Apple cider vinegar. Oh, that one was mustard powder. This one's apple cider vinegar. Followed by a Mallard Duck for our mini. A Mallard Duck. Is that like ducks or what is it? MD1. And a Jared Kelnick. Oh, he just hit a monster of a home run in Chicago today. I think it's the longest one since they had StatCast in 2015 for Chicago's Wrigley Field. Pretty awesome hit today. All right. Pack number 6 next. Brooks Robinson with the Orioles. Just a hair, so I can reach the stack easier. Blake Grice, the Hobby Wonkerkind. Then we've got Adrian Beltre with the Texas Rangers. Then we've got the 1971 National League Cy Young Award winner, Fergie Jenkins. Fergie Jenkins there. Hall of Famer. Our next mini is Kate Brownwell, softball player and fitness trainer. Softball player and fitness trainer. And Alex Verdugo with the Boston Red Sox. Okay. To our next one, we got 3 more packs after this in the stack. There's my binder marker card. You'll see when I do my Ken Griffey Jr. set what I mean by a marker card for my binders. These are good for fitting into the slots so you can say what section of the collection you're on. Alright, when you're doing a player PC, I'll show you how I put mine together. Steven Strasburg with the Washington Nationals. Aaron Ashby with the Milwaukee Brewers rookie card. Bradley Zimmer with the Toronto Blue Jays. Famous rivals, England and France. I didn't know they were part of that. Famous rivals there. I don't think I've got that one yet. That's pretty cool though. We got a black border. Joe Ryan. I wonder if he's related to Nolan Ryan. And last but not least, Larry Doby with Cleveland. Larry Doby with Cleveland. 2 packs to go after this one. Wonder if we get a relic or an auto. Can't remember if there's. I don't think I've pulled a mini relic yet out of any of this type of product. But they do have mini relics out there. If I did, I can't remember it off the top of my head. Mike Piazza with the New York Mets. Millis, soccer player. Brendan Donovan with the St. Louis Cardinals. Reggie Jackson, 1977 World Series MVP. Then we've got a Chipper Jones, Allen and Ginter back. Chipper Jones, Allen and Ginter back. And a Hank Greenberg with the Detroit Tigers. Alright, next to last pack in the right side of the box. Jay Pylon's in the house. How you doing, Jay? Thummies up, thummies up, thummies up for me. I am doing well, Jay. Buster Posey with the San Francisco Giants. Thanks, Jay. Appreciate that. Thurman Munson with the New York Yankees. Boom Slang's in the house still. Guru's lurking about. Then we've got a Luis Gonzalez with the Diamondbacks. We got pitching a Jim Palmer pitching a Jim. Right, then we got Martin Maldonado with our base mini. And Marcus Semien with the Texas Rangers. All right, getting ready to move on to our last pack on the right side of the box. 13 thumbs up. There we go. A nice live stream today, Jay. Really like the Hunter TTM. Alright. We're at 13. 2 more to go. We're getting close to 15 thumbs up. Willie McCovey with San Francisco Giants. Tom Glavine with the Braves. Brownell, softball player and fitness trainer, 1982 MVP, Robin Yount. We got a timeout mini, Move this down here and put this timeout mini up here. It'll fit in better for now. And Jason Ellis, radio host, finishes up our right hand stack. Alright, got 10 more packs to go, halfway through the box. 13 thumbs up, we're getting close. We're getting close. Binder marker card. Alright, Mel Ott with the New York Giants. Brandon Woodruff with the Brewers. Jeremy Pena with the Astros. National Ice Cream Day. There we go. National Ice Cream Day. That's cool. It's your day. Got a CJ Cron Ginter back. So we got 3 Ginter backs so far out of the box. And last but not least, Cedric Mullins with the Orioles. Connor, there we go. Connor. Hello all, thumbs up. Hey Connor, thanks for being in here. Appreciate you being here, brother. You a first timer in my channel? It looks like that. Or it's been a while since you've been here. Yo Jay, awesome stream today. There we go. Alright. Thummies up for me. Hanson, sports host Scott Hanson. It's been a while. I thought so because you showed up as a red person on my chat for my chat software. It keeps track of who's in here, who's not, who's got the wrench, who's got a channel membership and stuff like that. But thanks for popping in here, brother. Appreciate you being here. We need 2 more thumbs up and we'll open up some more product in a little bit here. If we get it up to 15 thumbs up before I end the stream. Okay. Wander Franco rookie card. Tampa Bay Rays. Walker. Larry Walker, Hall of Famer with the Colorado Rockies. Pitching a gem. Bob Feller, Hall of Famer. That's a pretty cool one. Ooh, here's the variation rookie card. Mini. T.J. Friedel, RDV number 8. So that's considered a rookie variation mini. And then Jarren Duran with the Boston Red Sox rookie card. 13 thumbs up. That's McCullough on the back. Jonathan India on the front. Right. Trey Turner with the Dodgers. He's with the Cubs now. Trey Turner's with the Cubs. I think he's with the Cubs, isn't it? I think that's right. He was with the Dodgers. Now he's with the Cubs. Tim McCarver with the St. Louis Cardinals. Then we've got the 2021 American League MVP, Ohtani. Then we've got Inside the Park for Rocky Mountain National Park. Insert. And Lance McCullers Jr. for the Houston Astros. Love some Ohtani. Everybody likes Ohtani. Everybody wants to PC Ohtani now. I considered it, but I'm like, no, I have my PC players. And you never know what's going to happen to somebody, so you got to be careful on spending too much money on one player. It's Eddie Matthews with the Milwaukee Braves. Yadier Molina with the St. Louis Cardinals. Really? Because I thought for sure. Maybe I'm thinking of a different player. Let's see, who did we play before? We were with the St. Louis Cardinals, and then we're playing with the Cubbies. Maybe I was watching some replay of a game or something. Or maybe I'm thinking. Andrew Benintendi with the Kansas City Royals. What's cooking? Cayenne pepper. Yep. And we got a Tom Seaver mini. What's cooking? Randy Rosarena with the Tampa Bay Rays. And Tom Seaver with the Mets. What was I thinking? Trey Turner. So Tom Seaver mini base. Alright. Yeah, that's probably what it was then. Trey Mancini. That's what I was thinking of. Wrong Trey. There we go. Another binder marker card here. Need as many as I can to do my... I had enough for Ken Griffey Jr. Now I got to get them for Cal Ripken Jr.'s PC. I'm working on sorting Cal Ripken Jr. now. I'm almost complete with my Ken Griffey Jr. PC. I've got all the stuff I'm putting into binders. Some of the stuff won't fit in binder pages, so I'm going to have to do those separately and count them and catalog them on how I'm going to show them when I do my whole collection. But so far in my 4 binders for Ken Griffey Jr., I have 2,132 cards. Can anybody tell me the significance of 2,132? 2,132. See if you can figure that one out. Bedell Bruhan with the Tampa Bay Rays. The Ripken record breaker. Exactly, Chuck. I was like, oh my word, I can't believe that. I can't believe that. But that's the way it ended up. But I do have more than that. So I have, probably by the time I'm done, I might have close to 2,400 different Griffies. That's still a lot of Griffies. Perez, Salvador Perez with the Kansas City Royals. Eric Hosmer with the San Diego Padres. 1998 National League MVP Sammy Sosa. Like, exactly. Love that he ended the streak on his own terms, too. Exactly. Kyle Tucker with the Houston Astros black. Not a Ginter back. And Max Scherzer with the New York Mets. Still standing strong at 13. We got 2, 4, 6 packs left after this one. Later, everyone. Off to a church for meeting. All right, there, David. Take care of church. I'll be heading to church later in about three and a half hours there. 3.5 hours. And ended his career last at bat with a homer. Yeah, that was cool. Martin Sheen, actor. Lou Gehrig, Hall of Famer with the Yankees. Cody Bellinger with the Dodgers. Ooh, famous rivals Hamilton and Burr. I know I don't have that presidential one. That's pretty cool. Got another mini, Steve Carlton with the Philadelphia Phillies, and it's a Ginter back. That's an awesome Steve Carlton to get, a Ginter back. Okay, and then Adolis Garcia. Adolis Garcia with the Texas Rangers. Okay, after this one, 5 more packs to go here. 13 thumbs up. Okay. Let me get rid of that real quick. Refresh the chat. Appreciate everybody showing up today here. Bryce Harper with the Philadelphia Phillies. And we've got a Julio Rodriguez. There's a Julio card. I've got to double check and make sure I already got one for my set. And if so, then I got my Julio Rodriguez rookie card for my set. Scott Posnick with the Chicago White Sox. 2004 World Series MVP, Manny Ramirez. We got a Mark McGwire, black border, mini, and a Greg Maddux, Hall of Famer with the Chicago Cubs. Hamilton and Burr, a duel for the ages. There you go. Wonder what it says on the back of this card here. Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr. These founding fathers were feuding adversaries during a volatile relationship that began in 1791, when Burr defeated Hamilton's father-in-law for a U.S. Senate seat. 13 tumultuous years later, then U.S. Vice President Burr shot and killed former Treasury Secretary Hamilton in an ill-fated duel, ending one of the most bitter personal conflicts in U.S. history. I remember that one. I remember hearing about that in school. That's awesome. They made a card about Hamilton and Burr and put that on the back. That's why when I'm fully retired and not doing YouTube, I'm going to actually read all the information on the backs of all these cards and just watch baseball the rest of my days. It's hard to believe there's only 6 cards in each pack, huh? So much fun you can have with 6 cards in a pack. Especially when you find neat little tidbits like that. Hamilton killed, died, and Burr wanted for murder. Jacob deGrom with the, oh my word, our second one of those. We got one of those the other day. I'm trying to remember which. I think it was a Hall of Famer. And it's an auto to boot. Jacob deGrom with the New York Mets. That is absolutely gorgeous. Vidal Brujan with the Tampa Bay Rays. Vidal Brujan with the Tampa Bay Rays rookie card, framed mini autograph. Boom. You set that right there for now. Right there. That is cool. Then we got a famous rivals, Lee and Grant. We're going to have to read this one in a minute here. Lee and Grant. We got an Ernie Banks mini base. Oh, and it's a Ginter back. Another Hall of Famer Ginter back. Five Ginter backs so far. And then Josiah Gray rookie card for the Washington Nationals. That is a cool Tampa Bay Ray there, that's for sure. Right, famous rivals, Lee and Grant. Robert E. Lee and Ulysses S. Grant. The two best-known generals of the Civil War made their marks before Grant and the Union ultimately prevailed when Lee surrendered in 1865. The latter, commanding the Confederate Army of Northern Virginia, was a strategist who won numerous battles despite being outmanned. Grant's battlefield success helped him win the U.S. presidency in 1868. Another nice tidbit of history. 3 packs to go after this one. All right. Another binder marker card. We've got a Steve Carlton Hall of Famer with the Philadelphia Phillies. An Andre Dawson Hall of Famer with the Montreal Expos. A Zach Wheeler with the Philadelphia Phillies. A pitching A gem, Fergie Jenkins. Oops, I dropped a mini. Chris Ply's Curler base mini. And a Rad Lopez fitness trainer. Okay. Alright, 2 packs to go after this one. Almost done the box. And we think Trump-Biden is a rivalry. They'll make a card next year on that one. I double dare him to do that. CJ, I'll get it signed by Trump for sure. CJ Cron, or maybe they'll put some autographed trump cards in the set. That would be cool. CJ Cron, Colorado Rockies. Chipper Jones, Hall of Famer with the Atlanta Braves. Hart, Jared Hart, musician. Got a 2001 Cy Young Award winner, Randy Johnson. Then we have a bearing fruit, a durian, popular in the Philippines. The durian fruit. Let's see, I can scoot this. I'm going to have to scoot these over a little bit. To put this fruit mini in here. To fit the fruit mini. Yeah, I'm going to penny sleeve and top load that. Probably right after this pack. So I don't bump it or bang it around by accident. And a Nolan Arenado with the St. Louis Cardinals. Okay. So I might have a top loader handy now for this one. That one they put in here is well centered for sure compared to the last one. Let me see if I can. I think I have one. Yep. I'm pretty sure this is probably, yeah. I put one here just in case, and the just in case happened. Awesome. Isn't that a pretty card? Come on, focus. I got it too close. And that's like a fancy Ginter back. But cool nonetheless. Have to look that one up, see how much that one's going for. Alright, next to the last pack, see if we can get any more magic in this box. I think the last box we opened up, the Allen and Ginter, had something like that in it. I'm trying to remember what player it was. Yeah, durian it's not the best fruit to eat, that's for sure. But once you get over it, I mean, it's not super bad, but it definitely has a bad smell. Ernie Banks with the Chicago Cubs. Then we've got Fernando Tatis Jr. with San Diego Padres. Is that Sal Bando? Sal Bando with the Athletics. There we go. A hot dog. Get that bread. Got the hot dog finally. Oh, we got a gold. A gold. Adam Wainwright with the St. Louis Cardinals. And Brandon Lowe with the Tampa Bay Rays. Alright, last pack magic. Stinks of dear Lord nastiness. Exactly. That's for sure, Chuck. That's for sure. You having a Filipino, me, both being married to Filipinas, that's for sure. As soon as you guys get married, that's it. You gotta love some of this food, that's for sure. Stephen Dubner, author. Walker Buehler with the Dodgers. Tony Gwynn with the San Diego Padres. 1977 American League MVP Rod Carew. This is a Johnny Cueto with the White Sox. Mini base. And Benny Horowitz, musician, for our final card. So let me put the Rodriguez on top. So we've got him front and center there. remember to double check on that one. Make sure I got one in my, if I got one in my set, I'm good to go. See if I can remember the number by the time I go looking. 221. 221. Alright, so pretty good for the recap is the auto numbered. No, unfortunately not. That would be nice if it would have been numbered, huh? Would have been worth a lot more. But no, it's not numbered. But still nice in the gold frame. The world's champions. It's card number MA-V8. There's a couple on eBay for between $8 and $15. Thanks, Chuck. Appreciate you looking that up for me. I mean, I probably won't be getting rid of it right away, but it'll go in my special box, that's for sure. I gotta turn this around because this had some kind of sticky on the front side of this top loader. But this side looks much better. Yep, I'd hold on to it for sure. Yes, it's going to go into my special cards box for the interim. Because that's his rookie card. We'll see if he turns out to be good, right? So other than that, hopefully you all had a great day. We got so close. We got so close. 14 thumbs up. 14 thumbs up in the house. So we did get the TJ Friedel over here. Rookie card. Variation rookie card. Let's see, I think, I'm trying to remember the rookie cards in this set, I think are, oh, I'm trying to remember. Can't remember if it's the last 80 cards in the set. I think it's a 400 card set, or is it a 300 card set? 399, 400. Have a great evening, everyone, and another great stream. Okay, yeah. Let me finish things up. Let me do the 2-minute end of stream for the check-ins, for the bonus entries. How about I get here and okay. Okay, we're gonna go end of stream, 2-minute warning, end of stream, 2-minute warning, 2-minute warning, 2-minute warning. Alright, so we're gonna go until 3:40. Then we're gonna end the stream today. Thank you all for being here. Tomorrow we're gonna do a throwback Thursday. We're probably gonna do one of since that'll kind of be throwback-ish. We're going to do the Topps 2021 baseball repack box of Seattle Mariners for my Throwback Thursday tomorrow. Okay? So at 3:40, we will Right, so less than a minute to go. Once it hits 40, I'll log everybody in and we will see you all tomorrow for our Throwback Thursday. Our version of a here says Big Ray. Tim, Dragon Fan Tim's here. Center Hill Cards here. Bernie H is here. Sensei Domino is here. Chuck Dupree is here. And as soon as my computer says 3:40, I'm going to log everybody in. Less than a minute to go here. But Computer says 339, 339, 339. Man, this is a long minute. Especially when you're staring at the computer waiting for it. 3:40 and the 2-minute warning. Alright, so it looks like we got Chuck Dupree, Sensei Domino, Bernie H, Center Hill cards, Dragon Phantom, Big Raise Ball cards, J Pylon's here, God is Great is here, God is Great, of course, he said, of course, says the horse. A horse is a course of, a horse is a horse, of course, of course. And if you would be a horse today. All right, let me get everybody in here, and then I'll say my goodbyes real quick. So we got Chuck Dupree. Chuck was here early, so he gets a +2. Sensei Domino was here earlier. He gets a +2. Oh yeah, by the way, just so you do know, I'm pretty sure we're going to be pretty close to the 525 mark, but I'll let you know tomorrow for sure if we made it up to 7 prizes on the wheel. Sensei Domino, Bernie H, Center Hill cards. Bernie H gets a +2. Center Hill cards gets a +2. Dragon Phantom gets a +2. Big Ray gets +2. J Pylon gets an entry on the wheel. God is Great gets an entry on the wheel. Boom. There we go. Wilbur Post. Wilbur. A horse is a horse, of course, of course. Everybody knows that show, huh? Alright, y'all take care. Boom. 10 viewers right at the end here. And I'd like to say goodbye to Dragon Phantom, Bernie H, Big Raise Ball cards, Center Hill cards, Chuck Dupree Sports cards, God is Great, J Pylon, and Sensei Domino. This is Don Blondahl, Hall of Fame veteran sports cards and more. Having been live with Are You Ready for Some Football? 2012 Hall of Fame class, along with our trivia and all kinds of fun stuff we do every time. Hopefully you enjoyed the show today and the opening of the Allen and Ginter product. It was fun. If you missed it, go through, catch the replay. You'll see when we pulled the auto. That was totally earth-shattering. It's our second one out of an Allen Ginter mini auto rookie card. So until tomorrow, we will see you all later. Have a wonderful and blessed day. And as David says in the end of all his streams, it's not just words, but be blessed. Y'all take care and have a wonderful and blessed day. We'll see you around.